Okay, here we go. Story time. I am so sorry that I posted those and didn't add more context. I didn't think that they would blow up or I would have as many responses as I have. I want to make it clear I do not want to see any fighting in the comments. No fighting. I asked a simple question. Does she look like Summer? That's all. I mean, just opinions. Just give me an opinion without the rest. Okay, so the little girl and her mother came over to play with our dog, and it was getting kind of dark. And the mom just like had diarrhea of the mouth and told me that her little girl's never been in school, never been enrolled. She doesn't have a social security card or a birth certificate for her. She has no documentation or proof that that's even her child. She is 47 years old, and she claims that Anna is 7. So Summer would be 8. She would have turned 8 in February. I've been looking at pictures. I've been trying to do side by sides, but the deal is that our neighbor found them on a curb. Mom was crying, and she put them in a hotel room for 2 nights. Well, after that, she got contacted and said, our stay is up and we have nowhere to go. It was just the mom and the little girl. So she took them and let them stay in her house. And she had a contract, like you have to look for work. You have to try to get on a social security card and get her in school. And she had all these stipulations. Well, when she came over to my house, I had like just the hair on the back of my neck was just standing up because I felt like something was wrong. That one, either that's Summer, or 2, like that is not her child. I mean, how come you can't get documentation to get her in school? Like all these red flags, they don't let her around technology, any kind of technology. What she was doing in that one is the man, he showed up. Okay, this is getting all over the place. The man shows up from like Missouri and says, and she's like, my boyfriend's in town for a couple days. Can he come stay here? And the neighbor said, yeah, but he has to stay on the front porch. He can't like stay inside. Well, obviously it was daytime during when you guys saw the man in the house. That is not her father. That is her mom's on and off again boyfriend. And after doing some digging, we found out he had 60 plus charges on his criminal history, just that we could find. So right when I told my neighbor about that, she gives me the login for her camera in her house while she tells them that it's time to go, because she found this and she started saying off all the charges. And those videos are when they started packing and trying to get out of the house, because they were told a sheriff is going to come and they didn't want that. After they left, I told the neighbor, my neighbor's young, she's 23. I told her, does she not look like Summer Wells? And she said, who's Summer Wells? And I said, oh my gosh, Google that. And she's like, oh my God, like I can see the resemblance. Like she does look like Summer. But she had no idea about Summer Wells. See, she's young. Like Summer went missing in 2021. So I go back over there and we call CPS in 2 different states. I don't want to tell exactly where I'm at right now, but we called in 2 different states, this state and the state that she said she's running from, which is a whole other story. If y'all have questions, I guess ask them, and then I can try to get back to y'all, got as much as I can. So, gosh, this is a mess. This obviously wasn't planned out. I don't know if that's Summer. I have a bad feeling either way. She's probably not the woman's that you see, and I just don't think so. So yeah, we called the authorities in 2 different states. We called the sheriff here. We called they called the sheriff in the town next to us where they were left, and they're looking. CPS is on it in 2 different states. The footage we downloaded from her camera system so we could send it to CPS. So CPS has all the footage that I sent, that I put on TikTok. The sheriffs and CPS do. This was just a fluke deal. My neighbor was just trying to be nice and be a good Samaritan, and I guess she got crapped on and taken advantage of, and we're glad that they're gone, but we are worried about Anna, and we did make sure that the proper authorities were contacted. And I mean, in every which way, we got together, we've got case reference numbers, we've got everything. So we're hoping that they'll let us know if they find her. I don't know if they would or not, but if they do, like, I'm totally gonna let you guys know what's up. Either maybe it is Summer, or she's a kidnapped little girl and she needs to be with people who love her. She needs to be in school, and she's never been enrolled. She's not homeschooled. It's totally red flags everywhere. I hope I kind of answered all the questions. I'm not sure. If you have any more, just ask and I'll answer to the best of my ability.